My face is so crusty. Hey y'all. Hello, hello. I know, right? I've been MIA, so I wanted to come on here real fast. I'm gonna wait till um a couple more people come in so that we can chit chat real fast. My face looks so crusty. Oh my god, the crustiest, super crusty looking right now, but that's okay. It's the air and melanin and the cold. It don't mix, and they got me out here looking like I don't love myself, but that's okay. But I want to come on here real fast, um, to update y'all on what happened, because I know the last live we did ended abruptly as shit. Um, and that's because apparently TikTok is getting a lot more strict with their guidelines. And when that fake page came on here, and I told everybody to go block them, and I called the person weird, apparently I can't do that. So they suspended my account for 7 days, which was fucking stupid. Because, like, why would you do that? But nevertheless, um, next week we'll be back to normal. With lessons Mondays and Wednesdays, readings Tuesdays and Fridays or Thursdays, either one. Um, and then uh, whatever else we have going on. I know we just be going with the flow. Um, all these ravens out here. Ravens could be a sign. That could be confirmation for somebody because that's like the fucking third raven that I've seen while I've been out here. Helicopters could be a sign as well. There's a reason why I came on here. I don't know what the reason is. Um, of course to update y'all, but I also feel like there's just a lot of signs and confirmation for people to just hold on. Like that's just what I feel. Um, just hold on. I feel like some of y'all are waiting for something and you think that it passed you by and it hasn't. Um, I'm hearing like finishing touches. There could be certain things that spirit is just putting the finishing touches on. And it may seem like it's taking a long time to get to you or even that it's not gonna come, which is not what's going on in reality. Let me sit over here for a second. Um, yeah, I just really feel the need to say how to hold on. Something big is happening. I can't shake the feeling. And anytime I get forced into resting like that, because y'all know we have had lives where I've said the wildest of shit. Not as wild as my lives used to be, but I've said some things that I should have got suspended for, a long time ago. And nothing happened. But this particular time, you know, I get suspended for the 7 days, and they're not trying to listen to the appeal. I even had my team direct or contact TikTok directly because we have a person that works in the office in TikTok for TikTok, and they're like, "There's nothing we could do. Our hands are tied." So I was like forced into this resting week that I didn't really ask for. But anytime that happens, it's usually because there's a lot of things on the horizon, and I need my energy. Um, and if you follow me on Facebook or if you friends me on Facebook, you know that I've been talking a lot about things coming. You know what I'm saying? Things being on the horizon, something big happening, something coming, things of that nature. I'm tired as hell. Hold on, y'all. Good Lord. Can y'all still hear me? Um, Let me know if y'all can still hear me. But, um, okay, good. Spirit has been really placing on my heart to talk more about, or just to give confirmation that something is coming, something is happening. None of this is for no reason. Nothing that you are going through, nothing that you've been through, nothing that's happening. And I know it's been like a lot of ups and downs, Spirit is saying. It's been a bumpy road. I'm going to say it like that. It's been a very bumpy road lately. Lots of random shit happening, lots of random things feeling like they're falling apart or is just not going your way. Or I'm hearing anxiety, panic, worrying, doubt, confusion, um, and all of it. I feel like, and I'm hearing is an adjustment, right? Anytime, for example, like right now, the weather is changing, right? Thank you, Spirit. Perfect example. I know I love me an analogy. The weather is changing, right? And with that, it's very uncomfortable in the between stages of the weather changing, right? So when it's going from winter to spring, which it is right now, we have these warm days where everything is just like, oh my God, I'm ready to be outside. You know, I'm ready for the summer. I can feel the summer coming. We see the grass growing and the trees is getting their leaves and things are springing and things are happening, right? And then you get a day like today or a week like we've had here in Baltimore where it's cold. Like I think right now it's like 60 degrees, which is not warm. You know what I'm saying? Just last week we had, I think the lowest it got was maybe like 40 something degrees, right? And that shit is hella uncomfortable because it's like, why the fuck is it cold right now? Okay, we done been in cold all winter, and you mean to tell me we're still getting this cold ass weather, and we're in April? Not only are we in April, but we're halfway through April. Okay, so like, where's the warmth? Where's the sun is out, which I'm happy about. I'm not complaining at all. Either way, I'm not complaining for real. But it's uncomfortable, right? And anytime we're going through a season of change, there's always this temporary space of discomfort, right? But it has purpose because it's prepping you for something. And a lot of what's been going on these last couple of weeks, a lot of the discomfort that a lot of us have been experiencing doesn't make sense because we feel like, well, I've been putting the work in, I've been doing what I'm supposed to do, I've been showing up the way I'm supposed to show up, I've been consistent. Like a lot of y'all have been a lot more consistent over the last couple of weeks than you have in a long time. No tea, no shade. You know what I'm saying? You've been a lot more consistent lately, okay? And for a lot of you, it's because of the fact that you had this spurt of energy that came in when we were more so into, I want to say, January, February, around that time, right? A lot of y'all had this random burst of energy that came in that pushed you to do things that you normally wouldn't do. And anytime you're doing things in a new space, right? Or you're moving in a new way, you're acting in a new way, you're walking and talking in a new way, there's going to be some type of pushback. There's going to be some type of adversity. There's going to be something to challenge you, right? And it's important to see it as a challenge because it is a challenge, right? And challenges are the way that we learn. It's the way that we grow. So without challenges, we wouldn't be able to move past or grow past or advance past where we currently are. So a lot of this has been perspective. A lot of this has been consistency. A lot of it has also been almost like this energy of like, how bad do you want what you're manifesting? How bad do you want what you're asking for? How bad do you want what you keep talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to be like, oh, I want a life like this, and I want to have this type of reality, and I want to have, this type of lifestyle, and this type of relationship, and this type of job, and live in this type of environment, and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say that. But when the challenges start challenging your ass, okay, and them things start coming out of nowhere, it seems, okay, how consistent are you for real? Are you showing up in real life? Are you pushing yourself for real, for real? You know what I'm saying? Are you choosing to continue even though you don't know what's on the other side of you pushing? You don't know what's on the other side of you being consistent. It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's the scariest part of it all. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's next. I don't know who's waiting for me. I don't know if I'm gonna have assistance. I don't know if I'm gonna be on this path by myself. I don't know what to expect. And I think that's the scariest part of it all is not having any confirmation on how it will end, right? You have an idea where you want to go. You have an idea of the destination. But you don't know specifically how all this shit is going to come together and how it's going to work out. And that is scary as hell. Especially because a lot of us have control issues. A lot of us want to control the entire story. We want to control every movement, every moment, every aspect. And then when we can't do that, we just assume the worst. We assume that everything is falling apart. We assume that nothing is going to happen. We assume that, it's the end for us. And in reality, it's not. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what's coming in is going to surprise a lot of y'all so much because it's nothing like what you thought it would be. But it's everything that you need it to be. And it's everything that I can't even say it's everything that you hoped it to be because I feel like a lot of what's coming in, you don't even know the hope for this. You know what I'm saying? Like some things you be like, oh, I hope this happens and I hope this happens and it would be so dope if this happens and blah 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 blah. But then there are certain things that happen that you didn't even know that was a possibility. You haven't even that hasn't even crossed your mind because you didn't even think that was something that could happen, that would happen, that was possible to happen. And a lot of things that come in for y'all are going to be so tailor made that it could have only happened to you. It could have only happened to you because you were the right person in the right place at the right time with enough of the right history and consistency in doing the things that you was doing to get to where you will eventually end up at. And we've been talking about, we did a reading, not last week, because last week, of course, I was banned. But I think Tuesday, because that was the last day I was live, was last Tuesday. I think that popped up in the reading. If not, it was the week before. But we were talking about customized abundance, customized prosperity, customized opportunities, right? Things that, again, it's just like it's perfect. It's a perfect fit. It's giving Cinderella story. That's what it's giving. Now all y'all not Cinderella, but you get what I'm saying. Some of y'all Prince Charming or whatever that nigga name is. I don't know, but you get it. But that's what it's giving. It's giving perfect, once in a lifetime. Only you could have done this. Only you could have achieved this. It's DNA coded to you. It's like I'm getting that movie. Damn, what's the name of that kid's movie with the dragon? Is it How to Train the Dragon? And he had to be like a perfect match to that little dinosaur fly thingy, and that was the only way that he could slide it down around. That's How to Train the Dragon, right? Yeah, it's giving that. Mm-hmm. These stairs, let me tell you something. Now, these are it in my lungs. Because one thing about it, Poker been sitting on her ass for about 3 months. The gym ain't seen me in a while, and it's showing. Them stairs about to knock the wind out of me. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's giving How to Train the Dragon. And whatever's coming in, it's so customized to you and for you. And somebody had brought up a point on one of the lives we did before, or a question rather. Um, I know it's loud, it's talking. But they brought up a question, and they said, can somebody steal your gift or steal what's coming for you or steal the abundance that, is yours? Nobody could steal this shit. Even if it was possible, it wouldn't be possible anyway. Like, nobody could steal it. It's like one of those things, it's like those people who have those banks with the lock boxes and they have like their prized possessions in those lock boxes. You can know where the lock box is, but if you don't got a key, it don't matter. If you don't have the right code word or the right password or whatever it is that you need, it don't fucking matter. Like it who cares, right? You can know the location, you can know the name on the account. Hell, you can know the account number. It don't fucking matter. Because this is locked up for you and only you can access it. And it's one of those things that it's like if you don't, then you don't. But it doesn't go nowhere. Like nobody can come and claim it and be like, well, they didn't use it or they didn't get it, so I'm just gonna take it. Like it's like if you don't get it, you just don't get it. And the only way you can fuck this up is to stop being consistent. That's the only way. Don't think that making any quote unquote mistakes is gonna fuck up your chances because it's not. Again, all of those are challenges helping you to get better at who you are and the way that you're showing up and giving you the skill set that you need to be able to get the job done. But it's not anything that can mess you up. Don't blow your horn at me, sir. I can't stand niggas. You feel like a prostitute. Don't blow your damn horn at me. Shit. Motherfucker. But yeah, that's what it's giving. That's exactly what it's giving. And I'm excited. And I feel like a lot of y'all know that something is coming because it's like one of those things where no matter how much you try to worry, and I say try because niggas really be trying to worry about shit. Like you don't have nothing to worry about, but that's so weird that you just try to make some shit up to worry about it, or things are happening in such a smooth and aligned way that you just want to come up with some shit real fast. It's like even when you try that bullshit, it don't last. Like you can't stay in a negative energy. You can't stay with the worried mentality. Like it does not work. Either your mindset changes, either something happens, either you get some kind of download or some type of confirmation. Something happens where you just can't stay in that fucking energy. Period. Y'all in my headphones? You just can't stay in that fucking energy. Period. Y'all in my headphones? Hold on. You in my headphones? You can't hear me? Is the volume fucked that? Y'all been letting me talk all this time and the volume was fucked that? What's it the win? What's the But yeah. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. Yeah. I'm excited. I hope that y'all are excited. I feel like y'all are. I feel like I said, y'all know that something is happening and something is coming. Um, and it's the perfect time to get excited. You should be the most excited. You know what I'm saying? Right now. Not when you get it, not when it arrives, not when it comes. Your excitement should peak right now. If you really believe that you got some good shit coming. Because if you don't, then motherfucker, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I can do about it. But if you, not even if you believe, because right, to believe means I have to have faith. To have faith means I don't know. So not even believe, right? If you know, like, do you honestly know? Do you understand what's on its way to you? That's what's important. And if you do, then get excited now. Don't wait. Don't take no time. Don't try to wait it out. Don't, you know what I'm saying? But I go, I'm going to hold it until. No. Get excited now. Start walking and talking like you've already started to get the things that, you're waiting for. Start moving like you already have it. And that don't mean, because some of y'all, if y'all waiting for money, that don't mean go out here and start spending all your money all crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's not what that means. But it means the way that you talk, the way that you act, your energy should reflect the fact that you don't want for nothing. For some of y'all, it's gonna be a job. For some of y'all, it's an apartment, it's a house, a car. You know what I'm saying? A career, client, business. I'm hearing a booth. Some of y'all could do hair or nails or something. Something along those lines. There's a lot of good shit coming in. There's a lot of good shit coming in. That is not Philly, boo. I'm in Baltimore, but they definitely look the same. Um, yeah, it's a lot of good shit coming, and I know because I've been dealing with all of these feelings and emotions myself, all of them, crossing every box, checking every box, all of it. The worrying, but can't stay worried. Some of y'all have been forced to rest, like I've been forced to rest. Certain things are not happening because it's time for you to rest. Spirit don't want you to be outside doing all of this and doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Spirit don't want you spending all your money. Spirit don't want you making all of these plans. And I had to learn too, because there was a point in like maybe I don't know if that's a mosquito or not. Bitch, no. Um, There was a point in like January or February that I kept trying to plan a trip with some of my homegirls. Like we just kept trying to plan this trip, kept trying to plan this trip, and it just was not working. It was not working. It was not working. Every time we be like, all right, we want to solidify this next week. Next week comes and it just don't fall through. And it be like, all right, the next week. All right, the next week. All right, and it just got to the point where it's just like, we just gonna wait. We just gonna wait it out and see, what happens, right? Me not knowing that there was an even bigger opportunity waiting for me. And had I planned the trip for the time that we was going to go, I wouldn't have been able to go on the trip that I'm going on with for this opportunity. So a lot of what feels like is falling apart is actually falling together. It's actually happening to benefit you. And you're still so stuck in your head based on the plans that you had and the way that you want it to go and the way that you see it. And it can only happen this way. And I gotta have control. And it needs to look like this and feel like this and taste like this and you know whatever, right? And you are so stuck in this mentality that it has to look the way that you want it to look and be the way that you want it to be and be the outcome that you want, that you're not even seeing that things are happening strategically. Like spirit is strategically putting certain things in your space or in the way, strategically blocking certain roads and certain exits. You know what I'm saying? Strategically canceling plans, ending relationships, forcing you to leave your job, forcing you to move, forcing you to I don't fucking know. I'm like, what is on my lip? All this glitter and shit. Forcing you to do whatever we're forcing you to do. And a lot of y'all fucked up about it. You mad? You got an attitude. Nothing is working. Everything that I try is not working. I keep applying for all these jobs, and they're telling me that they don't need me, and they're not interested, and they're not returning my phone calls. Hmm? Instead of looking at it as a negative, oh, that nobody want to hire me, and blah blah blah, maybe that's a good thing. Because if you accept that job, when the job that's really for you pops up, you're not gonna be available. Or if you accept that job now, you're not even gonna think to apply for the job that's really for you. You're not even gonna catch it. It's not even gonna be on your radar because you already sitting behind another desk or clocking into a whole nother place. You know what I'm saying? You trying to figure out why all these relationships keep failing and all these situationships and all these talking stages ain't working out. Well, if you get locked down into something, how you gonna be available for the person you supposed to be with? They're not even gonna be on your fucking radar. You can meet that person and be like, oh no, I'm taken already. I'm in a relationship. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I'm already spoken for. We be coming up with all types of excuses and shit. Oh no, it's too late. Oh I didn't. Instead of saying, hey, it's not working because it's not supposed to work. It's not supposed to go that far. And I keep telling you, everything is an experience. So learn how to experience people, experience jobs, experience careers, experience living in certain apartments and certain homes and driving certain cars. Those are experiences. Those are chapters to a full sequence, a full sequel. These are just chapters. That relationship was a chapter. You driving that particular car was a chapter. You working that job, that was a chapter. It wasn't supposed to be you being there for 30 years. It wasn't supposed to be y'all getting married and have all these kids. And even if y'all had kids, it wasn't supposed to be y'all getting married. Things are experiences, so experience the shit. I'm not saying don't grieve it when it leaves, because of course when certain things are removed from our space, we feel some type of way. We be in our feelings a little bit or a lot of it. Not a little bit, a whole lot. We been our feelings a whole lot. It is what it is. We be feeling some type of way, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Real bad, right? Allow yourself to feel all of those things, but understand that even some of the feelings that get brought up has to be brought up for a reason. Sometimes we get in relationships and spirit puts you in a relationship with a certain person simply because of the fact that that motherfucker is going to provoke something out of you that nobody else. They're going to touch a nerve or open up a wound or put you in a certain mentality that only they could do. It don't mean that you're supposed to be with that person. It just means that that person had a key to unlock something that you needed to fix, you needed to correct, you needed to pay attention to, you needed to sort through, you needed to investigate, you needed to do something. Certain jobs. You was only connected with certain jobs because of certain opportunities or certain things that you needed to learn while you were there. You wasn't supposed to be there forever. That's why you're not there forever. You just need to learn specific skills because that specific person had the key to teach you that specific skill that you need. If it was a certain house, you had to live in that certain house for whatever fucking reason. And we know that based on the house numbers and all of that, there's certain energies that are associated with those homes. So maybe you needed to be in a five house so that you can learn change. So you can learn how to go with the fucking flow. Maybe your whole life needed to do a 180. Maybe you needed to be in a seven house so that you can get more spiritual, so that you can be more in tune, so that you can pay more attention and trust your intuition more. Maybe you needed to be in a nine house because it's time for you to do away with anything and everything that no longer serves you to prepare for something new. Everything is strategic. And that's the biggest takeaway I want y'all to have. Everything has been happening for a reason. And it doesn't mean that things are not coming for you. It doesn't mean that things are not working for you. It doesn't mean that your life is falling apart and everything is going to shit. It means that there are certain things that need to happen in order for you to be where you are or to be where you're about to be. Because you're about to be there real quick, very soon, within the next 5 weeks for a lot of y'all. And I don't want you to be in your head like, that's so far away. Baby, January was last week. I want you to think about it. Okay? Get all that number shit out your head. Bitch, January was literally a week ago. That's how that shit feels. It's just like we blinked on fucking fake ass New Year's and we woke up and it was fucking April. That shit happened so much fucking fast. So 5 weeks will be nothing. 2 weeks, nothing. Eat that shit up. It's, and then if there is any more time in between where you are right now and you getting what you have been manifesting or getting whatever you're supposed to get, obviously there's more that needs to happen. There's something else you need to learn, there's something else you need to see, there's something else you need to pay attention to, or either whatever you're waiting for is still getting ready for you. Because I don't want nothing premature. I want my shit cooked to perfection. You know, like salmon. Salmon is one of the type of fish that if you cook it too short, it's gonna be raw in the middle, and if you cook it too long, it's gonna be dry as hell. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find like that perfect balance in the middle. And I love salmon. I feel like I'm a salmon connoisseur. The things I can do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how bitches love Alfredo? I would take some salmon and really just come up with shit. But anyway, you gotta figure out how to get it perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like perfectly cooked. And it's that type of thing. Like what's coming in, it needs to be perfect. When I say perfect, I don't mean spot free, stain free, challenge free. I just mean that everything is in alignment and it is perfectly coded to you. It's exactly what you need. It's exactly what you deserve as well. Because a lot of y'all been feeling like all the work that you've been doing and all the changes you've been making have been falling on deaf ears, and it hasn't. None of it. is without purpose. And you're going to see very soon. And this last spirit is saying, celebrate now. Celebrate fucking now. Don't wait. I posted on Facebook what last week. I said, when y'all finally get what y'all want, what are you gonna do? What's the first thing you gonna do when your manifestation finally shows up? What's the first thing you gonna do? And most of the people say, "Oh, I'ma show gratitude. I'ma show gratitude. I'ma thank my ancestors. I'ma thank my spirit team. I'ma cry. I'ma be happy. I'ma do this, this, and that." Why you gotta wait for it to come for you to do it? You know you can do all that now. I don't know if y'all know or not, but you don't have to wait. All of that shit that you said you gonna do when they finally get here, you can do that shit now. Because what that does is shows Spirit Source Universe that you already know that you made it. You already know that what you want is basically here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Christmas Eve, or it's like the week before Christmas, or the week of Christmas, where you start to see them presents be put under that Christmas tree. You start to see all the different things up under there, and you're like, ooh, I can't wait for Christmas Day. I can't wait to open this. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to whatever. You already know it's there. So you're already excited. You're already happy. You're not waiting to be excited. You're not waiting to be excited. You're not waiting to be happy. It's already a done thing. Where you going? I just came back from the what you call it. Hold on, y'all. Wait, where you going though? That's not funny at all. Anywho, yeah. So I hope y'all excited. I hope that y'all start walking and talking and acting and congratulating yourself and talking as if you already got that job. You know what I'm saying? For whatever job, if it's a job that you're waiting for, go get some new work clothes. Be proactive. You know what I'm saying? Like really, what would you be doing if you already had it? They called you and said, "Hey, we just want to inform you that we love to bring you on, and we're gonna be emailing you your offer letter soon." And if you got that phone call right now, you know you're gonna want some new clothes. You know you're gonna want to go put that shit on. Some of y'all about to be on Shein. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all about to be on a little Fashion Nova. Am I gonna go to Macy's or Nordstrom or something? You know what I'm saying? You already know what you're gonna do. You already know. So go do it. Period. If it's a business and you waiting for a client, you know what I'm saying? You're expecting for clients to come and support you in your business, then start preparing for them. What would you be doing if you know that you got clients for the week? What would your how would your day start? What time would your day start? All right, you know what I'm saying? What time would your day start? How early would you be getting up? What would be your routine? Start doing all that now. Don't wait. Because waiting means that you don't believe it's happening. Ain't shit to wait for. Period. If it's a relationship, Okay. How would you be moving throughout the week if you had a boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife? Do that shit now. Move like that now. Act like that now. What would you be changing? How would you alter your current routine, your current lifestyle? Do that shit now. Oh, I feel like he was talking his horn. This little body, and okay, pretty about that. Now that's white girl. You gotta do it. You gotta get to a girl. I'm gonna hit my hot. I'm not gonna put it on. Anyway, yeah. Whatever it is that you are manifesting, waiting for, start doing the things you need to do now. Period. That's why I had to get my motherfucking lazy ass up. Cause one thing about it, baby, I love sleep and sleep loves me. You gotta have a real bag. And any moment I get to lay my head on that pillow and just any moment I get, I'm doing it. You said I got time for a nap. And I don't even take naps, I take early sleep. Cause I'm going to sleep. My nap would be a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, a nap is 30 minutes, a nap is an hour and a half. Okay. Don't take no nap with me, baby. We gonna be sleeping about three of them things. You know what I'm saying? And I mean comfortable sleep. Okay, I'm tucked in with the fan on. I'm asleep. Okay, it's not even a nap no more. This is a sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I said, oh, that's Kobe. You ain't gonna be doing about this night. You know what I'm saying? You're not comfortable. Which we do. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a certain part or a certain phase in your life, you get comfortable. You be like, all right, I just take me a little break. I can take my foot off the gas. No, the fuck you can't. No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes taking a little quick little break is okay, but we don't know how to come up off them breaks. We get real comfortable breaking around this mother, and that break turn into a whole stop. You done stop, you done lean back the chair in the car and everything. Baby, you got your feet up, you kicked up and everything. It's comfortable. So it's knowing when to get back into it. It's knowing when to be like, okay, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Because you do need time to rest. You do need time to rejuvenate. Y'all know I'm the biggest advocate for resting and rejuvenating your energy, right? But we're well rested. A lot of us are very well rested. You're good. I promise you, you don't need no more sleep. I promise you, you don't need no more rest. You've got enough for everybody. Thank you for the gift, my love. You rested enough for a generation. Get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Get that butt up and do something. Do something. And doing something does not always mean doing a lot. And that's one of the things that we have to turn off in our brain. We've been convinced that doing something, showing up, being consistent means being overwhelmed, means doing a whole lot in a little bit of time, means stressing ourselves out. That's not what that means. It means prioritize whatever needs to be prioritized, right? Every day, set up a checklist or set up a couple of things that you need to get done. Thank you so much for the gift, my love. And cross that shit out. And whatever you don't finish, that shit carries on to the next day. And you continue to move like that until you get all of the things that you need to get done completed. And then you rest. And then while you're resting, You review everything that you got going on and you start creating the next checklist. You know what I'm saying? It's all about balance. Y'all know we talk about balance all the time. Thank you so much for the gift. It's all about balancing out everything that you have going on, structuring that shit, putting things in order. Okay? Even in the Bible, the Lord rested, but 6 of them 7 days, his ass is working. And he's the Lord. And this is according to the Bible. Y'all know we're not religious, but example first. You know what I'm saying? Even that nigga said, okay, I need to lay down. I done done enough. Alright, I'm about to sit back on this cloud and take a snooze. So if that had to happen, and you a God, I'm gonna need you to balance that shit out. Because I've been playing around with the gym like my ass. I had to get up and I had to start walking again. Because when you try to get back to the groove of stuff, you try to go right back to what you was doing. You can't go right back to what you was doing because what got you to that point was it was a process. So when you just try to jump right back into it, it's not gonna be the same, and then you want to feel some type of way about it not being the same, and then you're not gonna get shit done. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing at first, which is walking. I walked every single day. Well, at least Monday through Friday, some Saturdays I'm not doing shit. But I'll walk a mile or two every day. And after walking, I started jogging. After jogging, I got back into my weightlifting. So I just had to start walking again. Monday, because that's when the weather starts feeling a little good enough for me to go outside and after that I'm gonna get sick. And baby, when I say my legs was itching and that wind was biting and everything Gimme was saying, go the fuck home. Go the fuck home. You know you can just go the fuck home. You know you don't have to do that shit. Girl, you remember when you was laying in that bed, wasn't it so warm? You don't have to be out here. You can just go the fuck home. You can just lay right back down in that bed and snuggle up. But that's it. And my legs is itching. And I don't, for those who walk, miles or run, that runner's itch is nothing to fucking play with. That shit is the most uncomfortable thing. And it's always when you've gotten so inconsistent that it's almost like muscle memory is gone. Like your body don't remember. Like, bitch, you were just doing this shit 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, wake up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been that long. Just a itchy mess. I'm just out there I'm like, I don't want to scratch because they don't think that I got something. So I just had to walk through it. I had to keep walking through it, keep walking through it, keep walking through it. The second day, which was Tuesday, did the same shit. I was itching more that day. I said, oh my God. I had to keep walking through it. Didn't go yesterday. I went to an event yesterday night, so I didn't go. Today I got out there, nothing. No one is itch. 3 times this month. But I had to push myself to get back into a groove. You know what I'm saying? I had to push myself to get back to it. I couldn't stop when I wanted to stop. I couldn't give up when I felt like giving up. I had to keep going. And that's why I have to keep going. Because it's right there. Like when I say it's right there, it's almost like if you stick your tongue out, you could taste it. That's how close this shit is to y'all. It may not seem like it because for a lot of y'all, this is a surprise. Like the spirit is bringing in for you. You didn't even consider this as an option. So of course you don't see it coming. It's like a surprise party. It's like you don't see that shit coming. They just told you get dressed. Hey, we going out, get dressed. They done lied to you and said you going somewhere else. You're not really going to that place. You going to a whole surprise party. You don't know what's going on. But you walk in and they jump about the fucking dark and there's balloons and shit everywhere. And people got gifts and they yelling surprise and happy birthday. We love you, girl. Or bruh, or bro, what the fuck ever. And you're completely taken off guard. That wasn't anything that you considered. You didn't think that was going to happen. When people get proposed to, you don't think that that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that that's about what is about to go. I mean, some people do know, because some men don't know how to hide it properly, and there's a lot of nosy ass women. So some people do know, but for the most part, you don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? You just show up, and then it's the whole thing, and then somebody doing my fucking knee, like, oh my god, yes, I want to marry you. You have no idea. That's what this feels like. It's one of those things where it's coming in. And for a lot of y'all, it's gonna show up in Taurus season specifically because Taurus rules beauty. It rules luxury. It rules wealth. It rules the finer things in life, right? Taurus is all about the classy, upscale, very much so, like things real nice, real quality. You know what I'm saying? It's giving very quality. So for some of y'all, it's going to happen in Taurus season. And Taurus season starts, what's today? The 18th? Is today the 18th or the 19th? Taurus season starts the 20th or the 21st. Either the 20th or the 21st. So we'll be in Taurus season by the weekend. It's the 17th. So yeah, we'll be in Taurus season. If not by the weekend, then definitely by next week we'll for sure be in Taurus energy. So all of the luxury, oh baby, yes, yes, it's giving that. A lot of y'all gonna start seeing it in Taurus season. Some of y'all gonna see it in Gemini season, which is mid-May. And Gemini, that's the social season. That's the butterfly season. That's the, season to make connections and to build relationships and to communicate. You know what I'm saying? That's also the social media side, the sign of social media. So for some of y'all, you could start popping at some point between Taurus season and Gemini season. Anything can fucking happen. And the beautiful thing is, we don't know this stuff. So when it does happen, it's gonna catch us all off guard, and we can just celebrate it and be happy. You know what I'm saying? And all of this. So congratulations on that job. Congratulations on that relationship. Congratulations on that baby. Congratulations on that marriage. Congratulations on that proposal. Congratulations on that career. Congratulations on those new clients. Congratulations for that new home, that new apartment. Congratulations for that new car. Congratulations on that new move that you just made. Congratulations on whatever the fuck is you got. And I'm not gonna say congratulations in advance because it's not advance. It's happening now. It's happening now. You know what I'm saying? When you order something from Amazon, you're not saying in advance, I ordered it. It's already mine. I've already claimed it. I stamped it. It's mine. I'm just waiting for the delivery. I already paid my money. So it's stamped already. That's what you say. In DC, you say we stamped it. And it's stamped, my love. Okay? It's already yours. It's stamped. So congratulations on the name. And if you believe that this is for you, congratulate yourself in the comments right now. If you truly believe, not even believe, if you know, because we eliminating the word believe. We don't believe this. If you know that this is for you, congratulate yourself in the comments. Simple as that. That'll be your way of stamping it. That'll be your way of putting your signature on it. When they say sign for your package, sign for your package. Let the world know. And when you get this, shut the shut up. Don't tell nobody. Don't say nothing. Give it some time. If you want to say something about it, give it some time. Allow yourself to get acquainted with the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Allow yourself to get familiar with whatever is new. Don't be all loud about it and making all these grand ass announcements because everybody is not happy for you. And y'all gotta understand the tables turn. So just as the tables are turning positively for you, they're turning a whole nother way for other people. So everybody, and I'm talking about anybody, Your best friend, your mama, your sisters, your cousins, your siblings, your auntie, your favorite grandma. I don't give a damn. Shh. Zip it. Don't let it cook. Let it marinate before you open your mouth. Okay? So hopefully this helps y'all. I got on here initially to update y'all on the live. So everything will be back to normal next week. Monday we're gonna do a lesson. Um, and then Tuesday we'll do a reading for the week. Wednesday we'll do another lesson. Thursday we'll do a freestyle type of live. We just chit chat and talk about whatever we want to talk about. And then y'all know Fridays are always up in the air. Sometimes I go live, sometimes I don't. So we'll just go with the flow for that. But same time as usual, between 4:30 and 5, I'll be live. That's Eastern Standard Time, 4:30 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be live Monday through Thursday for sure next week and the following week. And then the weekends are always to be determined. Okay. So this will be posted on YouTube for anybody who want to watch it from the beginning or use this as encouragement later on. Feel free to come back and watch it as many times as you need to. It'll be posted tomorrow rising. And whoever was on that live Tuesday, they will not allow me to download that live to post it. So I feel like whatever messages was given was for those people that was there. Because it will not allow me to do anything with that damn video. So if you was on there Tuesday, I hope you got whatever you were supposed to get. Because some people had asked me about that video. There's nothing I can do about it. They won't even let me access it. I can't even play it. But this will be posted on YouTube tomorrow. So make sure y'all subscribe to YouTube. The link is in my bio. Um, and if you don't see me tomorrow, have a fantastic weekend. Be safe and start celebrating. Do something nice for yourself this weekend. Buy a bottle or something. Get get turned up. You know what I'm saying? Act like whatever you've been manifesting is here. Like that's how I want y'all to celebrate this weekend. And it don't mean that you gotta go spend a whole lot of money and do a whole lot of, extra. It don't mean none of that. But just your energy, like do something for yourself to reward yourself, to congratulate yourself, um, for whatever it is that you've been manifesting. Okay? So like love, well, probably, yeah. I don't know if I'll be back on here. Or not. But if y'all do see me, it'll be between 4:30 and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not, it'll be during that time on Monday. I'm not sure yet what the lesson will be for Monday, but when I find out, then we'll do it Monday. Um, of course, readings are available, so feel free to check out the website. All of those things are linked in my bio. Definitely make sure you subscribe to YouTube, check out the website, book any services that you feel called to you or that you need, whether that is ancestor messages or any of the other readings that I offer, mentorships, consultations, counseling sessions, /therapy sessions are available as well. Literature, books, guides, journals, all those things are also on the website. Um, and yeah, I will see your beautiful faces. If not tomorrow, then next week on Monday. All right? Light and love. Thank you guys so much for the gift. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening. And again, this will be posted tomorrow, right? All right?